the welcome. We are Theo's not wanting me to do this right now. Oh, come on. Come on, let me do this. Can you wait for me? Hey? Please wait. No, no, no. You see him? Yo. Please let me do this, okay? Okay. We're gonna do it anyway, even though Theo is not wanting us to do this. Right now, he's like, this is more important to go play. And in some ways, I have to say he's probably right. We're in the middle of a really, really deep passage. It's a sacred passage as we've been preparing ourselves energetically for the solstice, which is tomorrow. In fact, it arrives tomorrow at 10:42, I believe, 10:42 p.m. Eastern. And so even though it may feel like what you've been doing, tuning in and doing these very simple breath break meditations as part of the Recode Your Frequency challenge, you've been doing a lot more. And it was funny in speaking with the community, the Elevate with Katya Soul Creator Collective community, our very tight-knit yet intimate community space. There's definitely a feeling of a hush right now. Everybody is kind of sensing this preparatory phase of like recoiling into our personal womb space to be reborn after this energetic turning point. And it's very much what's happening today. So we are actually not having our group call today because there is such an emphasis on this hush and this needing to just go within and be with yourself, because there's some astrological energetics that are creating the perfect landscape for us to really self-reflect and evaluate where we still may be looking outside ourselves to be saved, to place blame, to look at something besides the choices that we make and the thoughts that we think and the frequency that we hold as being responsible for creating our reality, when that's not the case. And if you've been watching these, I'm assuming that you probably already have a pretty good indication of that. And yes, sometimes maybe you're still being caught a little blindsided, or maybe even slipping into a bit of spiritual bypassing accidentally now and then, like we all do. But this is kind of that clarion call, if that's the word I'm looking for. And it's really sounding quite loudly. So if you've been feeling like, okay, there's something for me to just sit back with and journal about, these feelings like it's really not out there, that what I'm looking for is really within me, and to start really taking that nudge more seriously, then you are following the support and the breadcrumbs of this energy that's present right now leading up to tomorrow's solstice. So thank you for tuning in and for doing these for yourself and for the greater collective, because every time you take a step in the direction of being able to come home to your true organic soul signature, your true identity at a much deeper level, you are serving everyone that you come in contact with, whether words are exchanged and spoken or not. That's the power of frequency. And that is why we are really doing this Recode Your Frequency challenge, because the energy in your presence that is present in your frequency, which is your unique signature, speaks louder than words and actually creates the worlds that you then get to play within. So, with that, let's, without further ado, go into today's breath break meditation. And again, it's going to be simple. You can go for as little as 3 minutes. I will announce when we're about 3.5 minutes in, and you can stop right there. Or if you like, you can continue, and we will go for about 5 to 6 minutes. And today marks the last one that we are doing in this series. So if you enjoyed this and would like to play along with us more, but be able to actually engage in some of the in the chats, then that's the kind of thing that we do inside the Soul Creator Collective, which is the community inside Elevate with Katya. And you're more than welcome to join us there. I will leave the link below in the video description. Otherwise, this is our entry point. So let's get started. All right. Wherever you are, just close your eyes now and become quiet. I'm going to turn on our counter. There we go. And let us begin. Here we go. Okay. I want you to start by just taking some slow and deep breaths in and out through the nose. On every inhale, you are expanding the lungs. You're expanding your entire being. Imagine yourself expanding in all directions. And on the exhale, just like a balloon, you begin to deflate slowly and gently. You become this rhythmic breath, expanding outwards and gently deflating inwards. On every inhale, you are expanding. You are taking in that divine light, tapping into your true soul essence. And on every exhale, you're collapsing gently, releasing tension, releasing anything that is no longer needed, whether it's thoughts, it's part of your identity, an old belief system. And just keep breathing slowly in and slowly out. There's no breath hold in between the inhale and exhale. You're just inhaling deeply and exhaling. Keep going. Beautiful. Now, at this point, I'm going to ask you to focus your breath and focus your intention to bring your energy inwards towards your spine. See it like a beam of light that you're creating from the root chakra at the base of your spine and pulling it all the way up to the top of your head. Excellent. Leaving it there. And hold this image of a beam of light at your central spinal column. And just notice how that feels as you breathe into that image. See yourself, the column of light at your core, at your center. Beautiful. We've passed the 3.5 minute mark. You can end here or keep going with us. And now just extend that beam of light beyond your head. Connect with the sun. And connect with the sun of the June solstice. Beautiful. And now extend that beam of light down below your core, below the root chakra, all the way down until it connects with the center of the earth, where it meets a crystal and taps right into the energy of the crystal at the core of the planet. See yourself tethered between the solstice sun above your head and the crystal in the center of the earth below your feet. Hold yourself there, steady and quiet, perfectly still, receiving any encodements, any upgrades that are available to you now. Just feel yourself as open and receiving. Beautiful. We've passed the 6-minute mark, so we're going to close now just by taking a few deep breaths in. To finish receiving all that is there for you. Integrating that into your energy field. Few more breaths in. One more. And you're done. Thank you for doing this with us. We've actually passed 7 minutes now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your essence with us, for bringing your presence into what I call our group avatar, which is the collective energy of each of our unique soul signatures, and for taking the time for yourself to dedicate a few minutes each day, whether it's 1 time a day or 3 times a day, which is call it the prescription. But even 1 time a day is already doing wonders for your nervous system, for the energetic field that you emanate from your body, from your nervous system. So thank you for doing your part to elevate yourself. And together, one by one, we are contributing to elevating the frequency of the planet, of the collective, and upgrading what we are able to create individually and collectively because we've been doing this, because we're operating from now a higher baseline. All right, my loves. If this kind of thing interests you, if you want to be able to go deeper and play with frequency elevation, calming and attuning your nervous system to your true soul voice, then that is the kind of stuff we play with, and where you have access to all kinds of more resources inside the Soul Creator Collective community in Elevate with Katya. We'd love to have you with us. And thank you again for joining us here. Sending you so much love. And to my loves inside the community, thank you for holding it down, for bringing your presence, and for being the anchors of this powerful, beautiful new space that is so unique and unlike anything else that exists. So much love to you and so much appreciation for who you are and what you are doing and who you are becoming. Sending so much love to you. Till next time.